Hi guys, welcome back to another Minimum Wagers Kitchen. I'm Gigi. Boy, I sure do make a lot of sweets here at the Minimum Wagers Test Kitchen. So today I'm going to be testing out, and that's taste testing, 3 sugar-free flavored chocolate-filled chocolates and chocolate-filled cups. I'm also going to be rating these from 1 to 5, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. And I'll also be including the total cost for each package as well. And by the way, some of these were on sale, so just keep that in mind. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and try some sugar-free chocolates. And this could be a hit or miss. I am very excited, but I'm also a little scared, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on tasting 3 different brands of sugar-free chocolate. Yay! Or, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, you guys, so for our first sugar-free chocolate of the day, that's going to be the Russell Stover's Sugar-Free Pecan Delights. These are specifically made with stevia, and they did get an online rating of 4.7, and that's an overall rating online. These were on sale, so keep that in mind. These were on sale for $2.49, and I'm wondering if it was a mishap with the packaging because it says that it has 4 individually wrapped, as you can see here on the bottom of the package. But I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, so I got a bonus one, so yay! Alright, you guys. Again, these were on sale for $2.49, so that's actually not too bad. But let's go ahead and open up the package and taste this and see how good they actually are, and see if it hits that 4.7 overall rating. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and taste these out. And by the way, if you haven't noticed here in the background, we've got our 1 through 5 today. So today, I'm going to be doing number 1 as yay recommended, and going to number 2 here. Whoops, fix that little sign. And for number 2, we've got not bad. I would eat these again. For number 3, it's going to be it's okay, but. And for number 4, meh. And number 5, why and no. Obviously, you can tell that 5 is going to be the worst. Alright, you guys, so we've got our categories here from 1 to 5. Now, let's go ahead and taste out the Russell Stover's Pecan Delights. Now, these are crunchy pecan, and it looks like caramel. Reading the package here. So let's take a look. I always smell everything. Smells like chocolate. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and taste these sugar-free Russell Stover's Pecan Delights. It's not bad. I definitely can taste something's off though. You know, I think if they just added just a little tiny hint of salt, that caramel, the flavor would come out a little bit more. I can definitely taste the stevia and the caramel, but not so much on the chocolate, which is kind of strange. I'm gonna take that last bite. I think that's what it is. If it had just like a tiny bit of salt, it would really help out. But you know what? These weren't terrible. I think they're not bad. I would definitely eat these again. Well guys, that wasn't too bad of a start there. These weren't disappointing at all, and I definitely would eat them again. It's not my super favorite, and I really still think that there should be like a tiny bit of salt in there. I think that that would really bring out that caramel flavor. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next sugar-free chocolate treat. And who could have guessed it? It's another Russell Stover's sugar-free treat here. This one is the toffee, and this one is also made with stevia, and it says it's a crunchy toffee square and chocolate candy. So for the toffee candy overall, the rating online was 4.3, and again, this one was also on sale at $2.49. And it does say here on the package that it comes with 4, so let's find out if this is like a whole mishap, like manufacturing mishap or packaging mishap, because yeah, we might be getting an extra one on this one as well, and that's probably why they're on sale. Alright you guys, so for these I was actually excited to try these out. I got mixed reviews online. I know that I said that the overall rating was 4.3, but there were a lot of ratings and reviews out there. There were around like 4.8, so let's try these out because it's kind of hard to beat sugar-free toffee if you can find good sugar-free toffee. So, alright, let's try these out. And I have some sad news. It was only 4 of them. So hey, we got a bonus one on the last batch. Alright guys, let's go ahead and taste test the Russell Stover's sugar-free toffee. So, same packaging, and texture looks nice. Ooh. Oh, I'm smelling this. Smells like the last chocolate, so let's go ahead and give this a taste and see what it tastes like. Mmm. Mmm. Guys, these are pretty good. It's really hard to find really good sugar-free toffee. And for this one, on the other hand, I feel like there's the right amount of like salt in here. There's a nice toffee, salty and sweetness balance to it, but there's also to the chocolate, which is like not overwhelmingly sweet. And with this chocolate, I don't taste the stevia in it, so that's pretty cool. Give this another bite. Mmm. Mmm. I have to say though, I really like that crunch. Yum. And chew. And chew. Just toffee. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna have to move these down to 3rd tier to it's okay, but because there is that a little bit of that salt missing, and I have to say that these are tastier than those. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these to 2nd place to it's not bad. I'd try these again. I definitely would eat these again. Those toffee ones are super good. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and Alright, you guys, now that we've tasted our 2 Russell Stover's sugar-free chocolate-covered candies, let's go ahead and move on to chocolate-covered cups. And again, these are going to be 3 brands, very popular brands, and I'll also be including the price and the rating for the online overall rating as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on tasting these out. Yum! And I'm a little scared. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, see you in a moment. Have you subscribed to the Minimum Wagers Kitchen? No? If you haven't, you should. There's tons of recipes, and there's a lot of budget-friendly recipes too. Go check it out. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you know when the next video's up, because yay! Alright you guys, let's go ahead and get back to tasting some sugar-free chocolates. Yay! Alright you guys, I am very excited about trying this one out because I have not tried the zero sugar version, and it's been quite a while since I've had a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So today, I'm going to be trying the zero sugar Reese's Mini Peanut Butter Cups. So for these were $5.49, and let's take a look here. There's about 6 servings per container and 3 pieces. And let's take a look at the sugar that they use. Or let's see what kind of sugar substitute that they use. So it does say aspartame free, which is very nice. Well, it's a sugar alcohol. And so for these guys, the overall online rating was 4.8, and that's why I'm also very excited about trying these out, because they did get a pretty high online rating as well. Alright, you guys, so let me show you the packaging here. And that's how they're packaged. Very cute. And now we taste. Smells like a Reese's. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and try out this sugar-free Reese's peanut butter cup. 0 sugar, it says. Hmm. I don't know about this one. There's something missing in this. I mean, I know it's sugar-free, but it's like there's that peanut butter flavor after the chocolate, but the chocolate's not very chocolatey. Let's try another half piece. Maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe I didn't taste something. But they are packaged like the other ones, so. So let's see and taste this once again. Even the peanut butter is like, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but even the peanut butter is like super light. I think it's the sugar substitute that they're using. Somehow, something mixing in with that peanut butter, there's a really weird off flavor to me personally. Now, I do like sugar-free stuff, and I do eat sugar-free chocolate here and there quite a bit. So I'm familiar, and I understand there's going to be variations on different sugar substitutes and the recipes as well. You can't make it just perfect. Totally understandable and logical. But, man, I was really excited about these guys. Bummer. I don't know. Oh, I feel bad saying this because I was very excited and opportunistic about trying these out and hoping these were really going to be good, but I'm going to have to put them on the number 4. Meh. There's just something missing from them. The peanut butter is really light. It's, I don't know. It's very, and my sign fell off. Pardon the production malfunction here. It is the Minimum Wager's kitchen, so you know, very thin margins. You know, gotta stick to my budget. Hopefully it won't fall off again. But yes, going back to these guys, I'm gonna have to put it on the meh pile, just because, again, something's off, and I had high hopes. I really had high hopes. Alright, you guys, so for the third peanut butter cup, since we were on a roll with a certain brand earlier on, I figured, why not try these out too, since, hey, they're on sale. So let's go ahead and try out the Russell Stover's sugar-free peanut butter cups. These are also made with stevia, and the description for these is creamy peanut butter and chocolate candy. These are also 160 calories. My gosh, a lot of these are, yeah, I think this one's the highest calorie one. Interesting. And you can have 2 of these, by the way, which is kind of nice. So, let's go ahead and try these out. I have not tried these out. $2.49. Maybe they'll be good. These kind of have been a hit or miss. So for the overall rating for these, that was 4.3, and that's an overall online rating. Alright guys, I keep knocking my signs down. I gotta talk to my production crew because it's staying on. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and try these Russell Stover's peanut butter cups rated at 4.3 online. I'm a little scared. Well, these are pretty big. Huh. So let's taste one out. Alright you guys, let's try this out. Could be scary, could be good. Let's find out. Mm-mm. Oh, mm-mm. Oh my god. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, no. No. Why does it taste so bad? I don't understand how it got a 4.3 overall rating. Wow. First off, the stevia. I literally bit into it and that's all I could taste. Like my whole freaking tongue, my whole mouth. That's craziness. That was overwhelming. And again, I try a lot of sugar-free stuff, and I gotta say, Russell Stover's, what the hell? This is not good. I mean, I'm surprised because you definitely have the texture right, and the salty and sweet with your toffee and chocolate. It's not overkill and not overwhelming. This one, and then we get to the peanut butter cup, which I was very excited about, and I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. I mean, the chocolate is the same chocolate they're using throughout. So they are using the same chocolate as they do for these two. But I'm trying to figure out what is going on with the peanut butter. I want to break this open here. Whoa! Yeah. I'm wondering if these two are using the same peanut butter. But the flavor on this one is just... Mm-mm. I don't like this. I'm throwing it away. Oh. Boy, you guys. I'm glad these were on sale because that was not delicious at all. And we all know where this one's going. It's going to be number 5, why and no. Yeah, so these I do not recommend. And by the way, I mentioned at the beginning of the video that it would be from 1 to worst to 5 to best. And that's not the case. 1 is going to be the best, 5 is going to be the worst. Just want to go ahead and correct myself there because that could be a little confusing. Alright you guys, let's move on to our last chocolate-filled chocolate cup. And that's sugar-free, of course. Alright, see you in just a moment. Alright you guys, so for our last and 5th sugar-free chocolate of the day, today I'm going to go ahead and taste test the Lily's Peanut Butter Dark Chocolate Cups. And these are a dark chocolate style. So these are no sugar added, and it does say a rich and creamy recipe. Now I have had this brand before, and I have had the regular peanut butter cups, which I cannot find anywhere. So today I decided to go ahead and pick these up and try these out. And again, you can have 2 of these, 150 calories. That's awesome. Alright, so what they use is a sugar ethanol. Sugar ethanol. That is not correct. Sugar erythritol. Well, I'm excited to try the dark chocolate version out, so let's go ahead and try these out and see how these are. Very exciting. I have to say, though, again, I do love this brand, so I have extremely high expectations and I really don't want to move all this around, but we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and try out the Lily's Dark Chocolate Peanut Butter Sugar-Free Cups. All right, very excited. Please let it be good. Please let it be good. Please. All right, there's what it looks like. And that's pretty much the same size as the Russell Stover's Why No Peanut Butter Cup. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, I'm excited. I'm getting happy. My palate's all like, hey, that. Okay, this one's really good. Glad I waited till the end to try this. And don't mind all the chocolate on my hand, but this one is a little bit darker on that peanut butter. I really don't know if that's like a difference or maybe like chemical reaction with like the sugar substitute they're using, but for this one, definitely more peanut butter for sure. I really don't taste a lot of that sugar substitute either. The other thing too, guys, unlike these two guys right here, oh yeah, it just doesn't have that weird aftertaste, and it definitely has that saltiness, so it has a nice balance of that sweet and salty with peanut butter and the chocolate as well. So Lily's, fantastic job today. You are the winner. And yes, I definitely recommend, so yay on the Lily's. Definitely try these out. These are delicious. And by the way, you guys, none of these brands are sponsored today. I just wanted to go out and see what kind of sugar-free chocolates were out there that people are actually trying out and rating pretty high. I have to say, sadly, I'm still very disappointed about the Reese's. Just because that's a classic, you guys. Oh my gosh. And the originals do taste really good. But the sugar-free, not my thing. Not my thing at all. These were not good. And these guys, frightening. It's just, that's me. Which is really weird because we started out with these awesome toffee ones with such a nice balance. And then we moved forward to, sure, I'd try these again. You know, there was something a little missing there. And then we quickly moved to, with the Russell Stover's candies, to, why? No, what on earth? Hold back on your stevia on these guys, wow. But I gotta say, really glad that we finished off with the Lily's here, dark chocolate peanut butter cups, because they definitely were tasty and they have a really nice balance. Also too, these are a little bit harder to tell that they're sugar-free, so that makes it even better. Well, these were delicious. Oh my gosh, let's just go ahead and put these in front. Well, you guys, I'm like surrounded by sugar-free chocolate over here, and you know the beautiful thing is, I don't have a sugar rush. Yay! You guys, I had a great time taste testing all of these sugar-free chocolates today with you. I have to say that some of them were a little scary, and some of them are delicious and well worth trying out. And again, none of these were sponsored today, so you know. And you know what? I think I'm getting a little inspired for the next episode. Maybe I should make a giant chocolate peanut butter cup. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Ooh, I could also make all sorts of different chocolate-filled cups as well. It doesn't have to be just chocolate peanut butter cups. And now I'm inspired for the next video, so yay! And in the meantime, I will see you in the next Minimum Wagers Kitchen. See you next Saturday. Bye. Bye. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have a sugar rush. And these are freaking delicious.